Well, hello everyone, what is going on is TheAlmightyGeoff, and we're here with episode 75 of Red Dead Redemption 2. In the previous episode, we completed the first part of Idealism and Pragmatism for Beginners, I believe is what it is. We met with the mayor and took on our first dodgy job, which was to intimidate a art professor who had called out all the paintings that the mayor had bought as fake, so we had to intimidate him into confirming that they were in fact real. He must have just made a mistake. It, happens to the best of us. We met with Levin and Jim Boy Calloway on the Grand Cavern or something like that. I can't remember what it's called. It disappears once you've done the mission, but it was around here. It was that big boat that we robbed in the previous episode, and they basically wanted us to find Slim Grant, who was a cousin killer, so to speak, but I think he's the sheriff of Annisburg or something like that, and they want us to grab him so Calloway can shoot him in one last duel. And we handed in our first set of exotics to Wasp and collected our second. We revisited the Central Union camp one more time and collected some supplies that they had to spare, and then basically started heading back north through Roanoke Ridge in this sort of area, picking up points of interest in the odd collectible and stuff like that. Now, in this set, we're going to complete our second exotics. We're also going to finish up rank 9 of both Weapons Expert and Survivalist and pick up an American paint horse. So I'll work on that compilation here, and I'll see you when we're done. Okay, as usual, I will do a quick explanation of where I got everything for that. So for the exotics, again, I managed to find herons around this same area where I got the egrets last time, although they were actually a lot larger in number. So it was definitely a lot easier. It still took a few rounds, but it wasn't too bad. The lady slipper orchids are generally around Big Valley, so around this area here. They're not quite as prominent. They're a lot more spread out, so I managed to get about 5 around this area. One of them was actually right in the middle of Hanging Dog Ranch, which is where I was also for Weapons Expert 9. And then another one was just outside the cave where that dinosaur bone was. And the moccasin flowers were up just outside of Van Horn Trading Post. So I think they came from about Mossy Flats, used to go up here. There's quite a lot in Butcher Creek. I managed to get one because then they started chasing me out and trying to kill me, so I just came out north, but there's enough around this area to generally get that. And the best place to get the 19-pound fish, because that was actually ridiculously difficult for me, is actually to come to this little dock in, I can't remember what it's called now, but around this part in Kamasa River, and to fish for there, and you want to get a catfish. So if you use Eagle Vision, and not Eagle Vision, that's Assassin's Creed, Eagle Eye, I think is what it's called, is and then try and aim for a general area where there's a catfish. That's probably your best bet. So that's enough yip yapping for today. We're going to head into this week's mission, I should say, and that is Horseman Apocalypse. Though Arthur appears to have regrown his facial hair, even though I just shaved it off. So let's just quickly go get that sorted. But the plan is...
So it's a city bank, and then we're off. It's what you wanted.
It's what we need, if we can manage it.
City banks are hard, but we got a lot of guns.
You think we can do it?
I hope so. I really do.
Let's hope, Hosea. Let's hope. Okay, we'll speak with you, Mrs. Adler, in just a moment. Let's get this dealt with. So, yeah, the plan is we'll do this mission, which isn't as long as the previous two that we've done. But we're then going to head out and try and work on collectibles, I think. I especially want to get a legendary animal, because it's been a bit overdue for that. There's only actually 2 more that we can get at the moment. There is a third one we're going to eventually be able to get, but that's not until after chapter 5. So, cool. Okay, we're done. Enough with the delay. Let's get on with Horsemen Apocalypses.
Hiya, Arthur.
Oh.
You okay?
Hey, Jack.
Wonderful. You're mad.
Oh. Plastics. Alright, let's do it.
How you doing, Mrs. Adler?
How are you? Been quite a journey since I joined you fellas.
Yes.
And now you and Dutch have joined high society. Oh, Lord above.
Yeah, it seems so.
I think my days in polite society are over.
Well, I just saw Bill Williamson at a party at the San Denise's mayor's house. If he can do it, anyone can.
You get any leads?
Yeah, I think so.
You know so, Arthur Morgan. Come on, we need to talk. Miss Adler, will you excuse us?
When you gonna let me come robbing with you, Dutch?
My lord, a few more like her, we could take over the whole world.
A few more like her, there wouldn't be much of a world left.
Yes, perhaps. Now, the trolley bus station. I went down there. I took a look at it. I think we can hit it.
I ain't never robbed in a city before.
Well, you leave the planning to me. You'll ride with me?
Always. Is it just you and me?
No, we'll need one more, I reckon.
I say Lenny.
Not Micah.
Well, that depends if you want a massacre or a payday.
I wish that there was something I could do to make the two of you get along better.
Well, that's easy. Make him change.
Very funny.
It's got a fair point.
What is that?
Jesus Christ. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear.
What have they done to him?
Look, there in the tree line. Everybody take cover!
Well, that's just not cricket. Oh, God. Right, okay. There is a requirement in this mission to use exclusively sidearms. There's also a headshot requirement. I tend to get those anyway.
Women and children inside! Rest of you, hold your ground!
Wait, let's get a bit closer.
Get down there and help them!
I'm going, don't worry about it.
Damn crap! Come on, damn Driscoll!
Arthur, you might want to move a bit quicker.
Hold in here. Stay away from the window. Get inside fast. Come on, quick. Don't let anyone back through that door.
Are we ducking? Oh, Johnny, you shot your hammer.
Casualties.
Yeah, more Driscolls. Just walking right into this one.
Just try and keep it there.
We're getting out of the world! Fall back!
Becky. I just got carried away.
Everyone stay calm. We need something in front of that door.
There ain't nothing better than killing O'Driscolls.
Get those doors barricaded quick. Good. Now everyone, I got this. Get these windows covered quickly. John, you take the windows over there. Charles, you take the side door there. Arthur, you take the windows in the back. Go.
Put that rifle away, Mr. Morgan.
Is everyone accounted for? I think. Hey, I said it. Everyone accounted for. I don't know. I think.
Oh, don't do that.
Go help her. Cover me.
I'm not sure what the accuracy requirement is for this mission. I'm hoping that I'm just killing enough O'Driscolls to cover up the fact that I've been screwed over in a couple of shots. Bloody hell. Look at her go. Go on, Lassie. Kicking ass and taking names.
And miss all this? Come on, Arthur.
Now we go back. We need you in
Okay,
the house, Mrs. Adler.
Right. I think that there's an objective to kill these two before they disabandon the boat, so make sure you grab them. It's getting a bit difficult now because my Denico is screwed up. Can't really take any tonics, they're risking failing an objective. Oh dear, this isn't good for my accuracy. I'm not bothered about wasting chewing tobacco, I've got plenty. Oh, hello. Hello, pal. Where was the other one? So he's on an absolute rampage, I'm absolutely here for it. You got the chance? Goodbye. Good lad. Oh shit, I'm quite low on health, I just realised.
Mr. Smith!
We got him running.
The fight's lost, lads. Leave them here. Cowards! We okay? I think so. Except for Karen here.
No, damn.
Poor kid. Mr. Swanson, would you take this boy and bury him someplace?
God, look at Sadie.
Not too
Absolutely.
near, of course.
Coated in blood.
Charles, help me with the body.
We need to get this place cleaned up. Mr. Pearson, Miss Grimshaw.
Already taking care of it. Come on now, work.
Colm O'Driscoll.
That man can really hate.
So can I, Arthur. So can I. We need to get moving. Away from here.
So we should start looking for another camp.
You ain't thinking big enough, Arthur. You ain't seeing the vastness of our problems and our opportunities.
I'm not sure I get you.
You will, son. You will. Meet me near the trolley station. We got work.
Shall we?
Yep.
It's going to take quite a bit of time to clear out all those lads. I killed bloody loads of them. Okay, hopefully we should have got gold there. The only one I'm a bit sketchy of is possibly the accuracy. I can't quite remember how high it's going to be. But we shall see.
Kieran, that poor kid we spared from O'Driscoll's gang up in the mountains is dead. They chopped his head off and tried to kill the lot of us. Whole place gives me the creeps.
You've just grown your facial hair back again. God damn it. Hey, gold. That is good. That is what we'd like to see. Okay. Let's go and get this shit off my face again. I don't know why it keeps going back. Oh, hello.
Morning.
Oh, thought there was another dead O'Driscoll. It's just Uncle. Passed out, as usual. Yeah. Just to say, guys, I was aware that Kieran does receive the fate that he does in that mission. It's basically, at this point, I don't know if you're watching these as they go out. If you are, and you are also subscribed to Ron over at Long Play Central, you'll know that he's a few missions ahead of me, and he completed this mission a few weeks ago. So I was quite aware of.
These O'Driscolls now. Me too.
I was quite aware of poor young Kieran's fate. It is still quite shocking. I mean, I feel like we didn't really have the time to bond with him as we did with, say, Sean. Oh, sorry, but it's still. I think it's more grisly. It's more for shock value than anything else, as opposed to Sean's, which was genuinely, whilst it also was very shocking at how suddenly it happened. You did also feel a little bit of quite a bit of sadness there because of how integral he was to the camp and all the missions that we did and everything like that. Anyway, enough rambling. Let's head into Rhodes just so I can grab that letter. I'm fairly sure it's going to be the second invitation from the mayor. I can't think of it being anything else. We haven't sent off any new card sets or... I mean, I just don't expect there to be anything else. Unless it's like money from sending off the like dinosaur bones and rock carvings and stuff like that. It could be, but we are definitely due a second letter from the mayor, so it should be there. So we're going to collect this and then we're going to head back up to Roanoke Ridge and carry on doing our hunting. Good girl. I think that there's an interesting thing again, because like I said, I already knew Kieran was going to die in that mission. Well, I knew that Kieran was going to rock up dead in that mission. There's a little bit of dialogue that we actually missed in No, No and Thrice No. I think it's just because we arrived at the house of Tilly's captors a bit too quickly, but there is a throwaway line there where I forgot what was it talking about.
Oh, gracious.
There we go. Miss Grimshaw was going to say that she'd not seen Kieran at camp for a few days. Oh yeah, there we go, the second invitation. Let's have a look at that. Monsieur Kyogo, I could not have wished for better fruits from our unconventional partnership. The works hanging in our gallery are quite rightly authenticated, and that grubby little man from New Haven has acquired some humility. Excellent. I do hope you might be willing to work with me again. Many men of more secure positions than yours would do desperate things to be in the good graces of the mayor. And to use an Americanism, I feel I still have some chips to cash. I trust you understand my meaning. As before, come to the back of the mayoral residence one night, and Jean-Marc will let you in. Thank you. Again, your friend Henry Limo.
Marry a railroad. Farewell.
Farewell. Yeah. So, but as I was saying, yeah, there's a line that Mr. Grimshaw says about not seeing Kieran around at camp for some time, and apparently he actually ends up disappearing on the night that Jack comes back. I think. Let's head for the legendary Beaver. I think. Yeah, so on the night that they all have the party, apparently that's the night that he gets kidnapped on, and you never actually see him in camp again after that. And I think apparently if you stay around camp long enough, Mary Beth starts asking around and seeing if anyone's seen him, but we missed all that. But yeah, that's enough about that. Let's head over to the legendary Beaver. So we'll do a quick cut and I'll see you when we arrive. Alrighty, here we are, guys, in the legendary Beaver territory. So we have our first clue: broken sticks.
We gotta show you. This could take a while.
That is over there. Okay. Well, I don't need to be so keen to keep Liz on standby, because it's only a beaver. Keep it close anyway, just to so when I do collect the beaver.
Yeah, still a ways.
I don't know what's behind me. Must be a snake or something. I don't need no goddamn snakes. I've got all the pelts I need. Skins, I should say. Oh, broken 6.
Gotta be close.
So the trail stops dead. It's gotta be around here. Oh, there you are. Hello. That was easy. Okay. Legendary beaver. Add it to the list. Very nice. There's only 2 more legendary animals in the game. There's a legendary moose that's right up in the north, and there's a legendary bull gator, which is the one that I was saying that doesn't unlock until you finish chapter 5. Alright, awesome. Cool. Okay. Let's have a look. So, not a million miles away from some loot. About here, I think. Should be a large jewelry bag and some money. So let's have a see. Underneath the log. This one? Oh, yeah, there it is. Thought I saw something flash up. Little vault. And a jewelry bag. Tasty. Okay. If we come to Huron Glen, we have a cigarette card. A World's Champion card, to be exact.
Yeah.
It's got a lot of things around Butcher Creek, so that's where we're going to primarily be today.
Whoa!
So this should be outside, on top of the well. Yeah. So it must be this down here. Yeah, I see it. That is Percy Wood. Cool. Oh, I'll take some moonshine. Never does anyone any harm. Oh, we'll get one more card of that as well. Goes finishing quite a few cents. Can we actually go in here? Can. To keep bobbing. It'll help, I suppose. There's not really anything in here, is there? I'm sure the map would have marked it if there's anything of importance anyway. Okay, Liz, where'd you go? There you are.
Let's go, girl.
Let's go, girl. Right, we have another lockbox scenario around here. It's just close to, I think about here. Should have some chewing tobacco and some money. Should be under this wagon, I think. Yeah, I see it. Have you? And you? And you? Cool. Right, let's get that ticked off. Basically slap bang in the middle of Butcher Creek, there is, I think it's about here. There should be a card. I've got a barrel on the porch of the shack.
What the hell is wrong with you?
right, easy now.
I don't know what's going on there. Oh, that looks to be it. These guys tend to be a bit arsey, stay around too long. The Butcher Bros. Okay, cool. So, I don't want to really stay around too long. There's an Easter egg. So here, deformed banjo playing man. Deformed singing man, or something like that. So you? You're not very deformed. Don't think that's him. I'm going to be playing a banjo. Oh, it's more right here. I can't hear a banjo.
I seen the face of a goat in Cousin Herbadiah's fireplace last night.
Okay, whatever. Just put a range. Well, we'll just ignore that. About here. Somewhere around there, I think. It's a pig mask. How do you... Oh. Good day.
Shit.
Okay, there it is. Oh, Jesus, Arthur. Do you have to put that thing right on your face? That's just... Okay, sure. Just checking the time. Which we don't have a lot of left. Okay. Try to fetch a bit of Butcher Creek at least. Find a tree stump at the back of a house. Just again, I can't really tell because it's little roads crossing over everywhere. It's quite annoying. Oh, it's hair tonic, not hair pomade. What am I on about? Thinking now, right. We're finally heading out of Butcher Creek. Oh, there's a bloody nighttime thing. Right, about here. The red glowing pentagram should appear between about 4 and 5 o'clock in the morning. That's like one of the most awkward times to reach as well, because it only gets you sleep between like to certain periods, and it goes from 6 to 12 to 6 to 12 when it comes to everything. So I'm going to be in for a long wait. So I will do a quick cut and I'll see when it happens. There it is, guys. It took some bloody time. It's just 4 o'clock in the morning. It should appear between 4 and 5, I believe, but there's the pentagram under there. I'm not quite sure what the relevance is. Maybe there's a point in the story in the future that explains what's going on there. But there you go. There's the Easter egg. I did also go back up to the Meteor house with the intention, because obviously that actually apparently happened an hour before that, so I was hoping I could probably get both in one night. But I spent 2 nights around here and it just wasn't showing up for me. So I mean, I don't have much luck with Easter eggs in this game, to be honest. Just like the ghost train, but anyway. For the sake of clearing the area up, even though I know we should probably be wrapping up soon, if I go to Sawbone Clearing, I should have a cigarette card.
Yep. There, girl.
This should be lying on a small table on the western side of the shack. So I jumped the gun on that one. I was actually in the wrong building. It's actually to the south of Butcher Creek, this one. Let's have a look here. Oh, yep, there it is. Okay, doesn't move up. Herbivore bait as well, why not? Flora of America, hummingbird sage. Nice. Okay, oh, bloody hell. It's a bull. Hello, bull. Righty-o. With a dinosaur bone. It's just about here or thereabouts. Amidst the trees on the ground, is what it says. I've seen one of those before, those events. It's this Murphy brood. It's a trap. I can't bother dealing with any more of those today. Cool. We head up here.
Yep.
Bit of a shack. Let's go and inspect.
There we go. Whoa.
Okay. If we come inside, we can go inside. Oh. Oh Jesus, it's kind of morbid. There's a lockbox. Ah, there's a female fertility statue. That's what we want. Yeah, and that's the collectible can't actually go in the place, so very weird.
Alright, girl.
Okay, and yeah, we went to Sawbone Clearing. That was the wrong place. Okay, I think that's where we're going to end it for today. So let's save the game. We should definitely have increased our percentage. So we finished last time on 59.1%. Today we are sitting at 59.6%, so 0.5% increase. That's not too shabby. There's obviously a 0.3% increase for the mission, possibly for the legendary Beaver as well. We'll see. But that's where we're going to end it for today. Next episode we're going to head back to Saint Denis, and we'll start up with the second part of idealism and pragmatism. We'll go and visit Algernon Wasp and collect our third exotic set, and then we'll head back up to Annisburg, where we'll finish off the noblest of men and a woman. And then, with the time we've got left, obviously we'll be right around Annisburg, so we'll continue to clear out collectibles. But before we wrap up the video, I'd like to thank my amazing patrons. My 5 Pampers patrons are Ron Highlight and Ever the Snake. You can find links to their channels as well as the 3 Pampers pages in the description down below. And don't forget to subscribe to my 1 Pampers pages. Thank you so much, everyone. It's truly appreciated, and it goes a long way to help the channel, so I do thank you a lot for that. And if we should join those pages, you could follow the link in the description down below to my Patreon page. But you don't have to do that, because at the end of the day, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you did, try to like and subscribe, and also be sure to share the video. I'll see you guys in episode 76.
Everything changes.